Hey everyone, with the iPhone 17 just hitting the headlines, we wanted to share some data that really puts this launch into perspective. Our team collected Apple's market data from the past decade and plugged it into ExcelDashboard.ai. The AI generated a professional analysis report, so instead of opinions, we're looking at the numbers. Let's dive into the key insights. First, user growth. In the US, iPhone users climbed from 44.53 million in 2012 to 130.1 million in 2023. The fastest growth was back in 2013 at nearly 30%, but since 2015, it slowed to single digits, a clear sign of market maturity. Globally, iPhone adoption surged from 60 million users in 2010 to 1.38 billion in 2023. The peak year was 2021, with 190 million new users, but by 2023 growth had cooled to just 50 million. Age demographics show the biggest share is 25 to 34 at 23%, followed closely by 55 plus at 21%. Regionally, North America leads with a massive 53.5% iPhone market share, compared to just 15.8% in Asia. Now let's talk revenue. Between 2019 and 2024, Apple's total revenue grew 50% to $391 billion, while iPhone revenue rose 41% to $201 billion. The iPhone still accounts for just over half of Apple's revenue, peaking at 52.5% in 2021, but Apple's broader portfolio is playing a bigger role. On the app side, Chinese platforms dominate. Douyin leads with $372 million, followed by TikTok and Piccoma. The top 5 apps together brought in over $1.25 billion, tiny compared to Apple's hardware revenue, but a signal of China's growing influence in the ecosystem. Finally, the OS landscape. Android remains the global leader, peaking at 75.5% market share in 2019. But iOS has been steadily climbing, from 19.3% in 2016 to 29% in 2023. So, as we watch the iPhone 17 roll out, the real question is, can Apple keep driving new device adoption in saturated markets, or will future growth come more from services, apps, and the ecosystem? That's the kind of insight we live for, turning data into a clear story.